I'm recording live, but for most of you guys watching, it's going to be a replay. Trying a new microphone as well, so no idea how good it is. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me or not. I haven't really got a way of testing it. But anyway, brand new version 2 Arrma Kraton 8S. And I want to fit a bigger motor. This is a new generation hobby wing motor, the G2. It comes with a sensor lead and a G2 speed controller that can do 12S LiPo. I'm doing a video on it at the moment, but it doesn't fit. So here's the motor, and it's so big that if we try and put that in there, look, it hits on the steering, doesn't go in. So M2C Racing have come out with this little contraption here, where it's got two of these little bell cranks, and one of them, if you compare that to this one, look at that. It's shorter. I first thought it was a mistake when I first put it on my Outcast, but it isn't. So I'm doing a video, and in my video, I gave it the old boom treatment. Obviously, I have to edit that in. So I thought I might as well do a little live-o, do a little live stream, have a little wrench and waffle with you guys, put it on, show you guys what's going on, and yeah, get this thing going. So we're going out to the skate park in the next few days, so I want to get it all ready for that. So how is the sound quality sounding, guys? I've got everyone in the comments here. So let me know what you guys have been doing. Let me know what it sounds like. Can you hear me okay? I've got a new little microphone thing I'm testing out here, look. A wireless microphone. Because normally, when I do my live streams, I'll just do it, hey, Dan Bearded in the house, saying it sounds fine. Normally, if I recorded an iPhone, on the live stream, it only uses that microphone there. So when I'm selfieing, it's fine. But then, if I put the camera there and film the bench, and I'm here, it gets all muffled. So I hope it is picking it up from the microphone and not from the thingy microphone. But we'll see in a minute. Let's test it. If I put this here, if I put the microphone here like this, and then I walk all the way over to the other end of the room, hopefully the audio is going to sound exactly the same. So what's it sound like? Does it sound exactly the same, or has it gone quieter? So that's the only way that I can figure out if this new microphone is working on the live stream. It works in the videos, but I don't know if it works in the live stream. So what you're saying? The same audio. Ah, brilliant. All right, so now that means that I can put the phone any way around that I like and not worry about getting muffled when I'm chatting. Now, a bit more of a pain in the butt having to put all this stuff on and everything. And if I show you on the mirror, there is it. There, look, it's got that little contraption on there. Look, it does all the audio. Right, cool. I'm gonna chuck you on the old tripod, and we're gonna start wrenching away. So I think first of all, what I need to do is take the wheels off because make it easy to work on, and then I'm going to remove the whole front end so we can get all these bell cranks easier. I think, unless there's an easier way of doing it. I don't know, we might not have to actually. Might be able to get away with just taking this top plate off here. You might try that first. Anybody know in the comments? What's the easiest way to change the bell cranks on the Kraton 8S? What's the easiest way? Do we have to take the whole front end off, or can we just get away with just taking that off? What's your favourite Christmas song? I don't know. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't know. Right. What do you guys say? With a hammer. With a hammer. Oh, people are saying with a hammer. Just chuck you on there for a minute. You guys are saying with a hammer. See, that's the good thing with these live streams. You lot are helping me as well. Oh, someone says front end off, mate. Really? Do you actually have to take the front end off? I don't really want to take the whole front end off. Do we really have to? Do the boom trick, but live. Sam DeMarco in the house. How you doing, dude? Sam DeMarco's the one that won the Vortex in one of my raffles. Christmas every day, boom. Well, someone says I've got to take the whole front end off. No, well, I'm going to try and not take the front off. Because sometimes I make extra work for myself for like no reason. Someone said a little quiet. I mean, I can put the gain up. Or I can move the microphone closer. I can move the microphone closer like that. I could do that. I mean, trouble is on the iPhone, it distorts quite easily, so you've got to be really careful. Right, so anyway, in the description, I've got a link about this car. So if you want to know about this car, where you get it from, all the techno babble, all the waffling about that, link to that is down below. Also, these new Generation 2 motors, they're censored, super smooth. They're supposed to be really powerful as well. It's my first time trying one. Link to that is down below as well if you want to know more about that. And in order to fit that to one of the 8S rigs, you need these M2C parts here. So link to that is down below too. Oh, and while we got you lot here, it does come with a little screw with this set, a little nut. Not really sure what the nut's for. So if anybody knows, you've got no idea what that's for. If anybody knows what that nut's for, let me know in the comments. Be good. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? Let me know what you guys have been up to. I'm putting gloves on. When I do a lot of wrenching, you get dry skin and then you start cracking and all that stuff. So you gotta keep the old skin nice. Oh, Stepside says I'm supposed to be working. Kato K says everyone hit the like button. Yes, everyone smash that like button. Helps the algorithm. I used to have a donation button because normally by default, I think, I can't remember, maybe not. But anyway, most people that do live streams, they have a donation button. However, I don't really want donations. I'm just happy that you lot are watching. So if you want to help, I know some people want to help support the channel. If you do want to help and support the channel, just give us a thumbs up because it gives the video a boost in the old algorithm. So do that. Leave some comments. Oh, David's supposed to be working as well. Where's Andy the Landy? Says KPT. Well, Andy the Landy needs a bit of work doing. The chassis is getting a bit rotten. So got a new, probably going to end up putting a new chassis on there. Get the old lugger dagger on there to get the wheels off. It makes it a lot easier to work on these when the wheels are off. So I'm just going to go ahead, take all 4 wheels off. Oh, Joseph says he's working on the Rustler 4x4. Spur always strips. Oh, that sucks. If you keep stripping spurs though, maybe your mesh is wrong or something. How's the pilot's license going? Says Enoch. Sorry, I said your name probably wrong. Yep, good. I've got a lesson tomorrow. Hopefully, weather permitting. I think I've had 5 or 6 hours so far. You should boost this channel more on your main channel. Well, I could do. But, I don't know. I've got a theory when it comes to shout-outs. And, you know, I know a lot of YouTubers, they want to do collabs with me so that they can get shout-outs and stuff. And they think that shout-outs is going to get their channel off the ground. Well, my main channel, I got that off the ground with no shout-outs at all. All the traction from that channel pretty much all came from the YouTube algorithm. And I believe that's the best way to grow. I think if you do shout-outs, you're going to get people subscribing. And then if they don't like it, then they're not going to watch the videos. And having a load of subscribers that don't watch the videos tells the algorithm you're making crappy videos. And then they're not going to push your videos. So I have mentioned this channel a little bit on the main channel, but I try not to, or not much anyway. Because I'd rather do videos, and then if people want to subscribe, then they can, and if they don't, then they don't. So, and the same if there's people that are subscribed and don't watch, it would be better for me if they just unsubscribed. Right, so I think we've got to take the top arms out. There's always a nut in here that falls out, which is a pain in the butt. So I might get that nut out there now. Boom. There. And I've got my little parts tray here to put all the bits and pieces in. So you guys liking the audio then? Calvin says, I just like to make videos, not doing it for the money. Oh, that's how it should be, really. You should be doing it because you like doing it, and then if money comes later on, it's a bonus. I think if you do YouTube solely just for money, you'll soon get discouraged. Because most people don't really make any money or very little. And even if they do, it can take years and years and years. But we spoke about that in the last live stream, so I want to try and do some more new topics. Ash Smith from India says hello from India. Hello, dude. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Right, I'm going to get these braces off. Just to give us a little bit of room to work with. Right, there. I'm hoping, actually, the good thing is as well, when I got the microphone separate, I can move you guys around and the audio stays more consistent. And when I wander off, I can still talk with you guys. So if I go in there and make a chicory, for example, I can still waffle on with you lot and tell you what's been going on. All right, where can we put you? There. I reckon, if I take this cover off of here, we're going to be able to change them bell cranks without taking the whole front end off. If that's the case, happy days. Mim says hello from Finland. Canal says hello from Spain. Yeah, a lot there. Philly Woods RC says, hey, hello. Get that off of there. That off of there. And hopefully that will lift off now. Oh, look at that. I reckon we should be able to do that without taking the whole front end off. Yes. Yes, we like that. So here's the broken bell crank, look, because I did break one the other day. We get rid of that. Got a shim there that we may or may not put back on. We'll see how free it all is first. And then this side off. Do you do more speed or crawler? I'll do more bashing. Right, so we got that off. Next up, we need to get these off. And I do know that one of these, we've got to grind it down to make it work. But I've got another little trick I want to try with that to get that off. Because last time I ground, you can't really see what I'm doing there, can you? On this piece here, when you're doing that bell crank modification, you have to grind that piece off. But I reckon I can snap it off. So I'm going to try that in a minute. Right. So I always get confused how this goes. So I've done enough of them, so I shouldn't really. So them off. And then we've got the M2C bell cranks. So that one there. Links to all of this lot down below, don't forget, guys. The other M2C one on there like that. We could take it off on this end down there and there, but I don't want to really. And then that goes on there somehow. Yeah, like that. Right, that'll go on there like that. Right, so let's get this one off first. Right. A little thing on here. So we'll get the Ugga Dugga on that in a sec. There's the Ugga Dugga. We need a little attachment. Got this little attachment there that can go on there. And then we got the Ugga Dugga there. What's your opinion on Arrma Kraton 3S? Oh, I love it. Brilliant. Brilliant car. Right, so now hopefully we can get that on there. Got to be a bit careful though, because Right, I'm going to put the camera out of the way. I'm going to put you back up here for now, because it's making it tricky working around the camera. Right, where can we dump you? Where can we put you? Trying to put you somewhere where you're not in the way, but you can still see what's going on. Around like that, maybe? Santa bringing me Arrma 4S. Way nice! Oh, this is tricky. Maybe we would be better off just taking that off of there, you know. Maybe, I don't know. Once we've got one of these off, it'll be easier. I'm just trying to take off minimal. Which is better, Kraton or Outcast? Someone says, depends. Kraton for stability, Outcast more for stunts, even though it doesn't really stunt that well, really, on the 8S. Right, I'm going to take this off because it's going to make it a lot easier to work on. Under there. Someone's a crazy kid says, are you going to get the Team Corelli Kagma, whatever it's called? Don't know. If enough of you guys want to see it. That's that one off. And we do the same to this side. Man, these things are really cumbersome to work on. I really struggle working on these 8S Arrma rigs. So hopefully we're not going to get a rage. But we might. We might get a rage, but hopefully not. So I says, what's the weak spot on the Centon? If I remember correctly, I don't think it's got any. I think it's just good out the box as it is. Just buy it and rip. Right. Make a little bit of space. So now we can take this whole steering assembly off, and what we've got to do now is move all the stuff from this onto the M2C steering. Right, can you see that all right? There, right. Hopefully it's going to be easy. Right, so I'm going to lay all these out so that they're the right way around, how it would be actually. So they got to go on there like that. So we've got to take this apart first. So let's put the rack together first. So we've got, not that. How's the top secret speed tyres going, says Bill. Haven't used them yet, dude. Right, that off. One of these sides got bearing and the other side hasn't. So on one of these, there's no bearing. And the reason they done that, I would imagine, is because it's all shifted over to make room for the motor. They've had to get rid of the bearings. So anyway, I've got some dry lube somewhere. There we go, a bit of dry lube. I'm always a bit funny putting lube on RC cars because the trouble is, if you put normal grease in there, then you're going to get all stuff stick to it. And then it's going to turn into a grinding paste. And if you're racing and you're servicing your car all the time, that's fine. You know, you're probably better off greasing it. But when you're bashing and you're a bit lazy like me and don't want to service your car all the time, well, not that I'm lazy, but I've just got so much on, I haven't got time to spend hours and hours servicing cars. You're probably best off running it dry most of the time, but I think this is a bit of a best of both worlds. Right, now... right, that was, where was it? That was there. Right, so that one's got to go on there. So we're going to put a little double of Loctite. Oh, it's RC Man in the house. Right, let's make RC Man the admin. RC Man is my buddy from Isle of Man. How do we make him admin? Oh, there we go. Add as moderator. There you go. Right, RC Man, give us a comment. Give us a comment, RC Man. Give us a little comment and see if it works. Hopefully you've got a spanner. And that means you're a moderator. When someone's naughty, then you can block them. What can admins do? They can time people out and they can block people from the channel. Right, that on there like that. So I'll be doing more videos with RC Man soon once I move to the Isle of Man. Right, that on there. And then next up. Come on, RC Man, leave a comment. I want to see if it worked. And that on there. It's difficult getting everyone's comments because I'm sort of concentrating on wrenching and at the same time trying to get some comments. So it's difficult to get them all. Do you have any extreme trailing spots on the island? Oh man, loads! There's loads of crawling locations. It is like probably one of the best locations in the world for RC crawling. Oh, RC Man hasn't got a spanner. Why is that? Oh, let's try again. What's going on here? Let's try again. Right, add as moderator. Right, I've got two options now. You can be a managing moderator or you can be a standard moderator. Let's give him standard moderator for now. Right, now. Go on, Rob. Say something again. See if it worked. All right, so we've got bearings on this side. Give a little waffle, RC Man. Give us a little waffle. And that. In there. Yay, there we go. RC Man in the house. From Isle of Man. So we'll be doing a few videos once I move over there. We'll get RC Man back on the channel. RC Man's got his own channel as well, so check his one out. That in there. That on there. Bit of Loctite. That on there. Everyone's saying yes, mate. That's RC Man's favourite saying. Yes, mate. That on there. Also, check your bearings, says Slash Raptor. Well, this is brand new, so there's no need to check the bearings yet. Right, that's on. So this all moves lovely and freely, like that. So next up, now we've got that on there. Now we've got to try and get these bits from there onto there. Now this side we've got to grind down, but I've got a little trick up my sleeve for that, which is hopefully going to work. There you go. Rob says lots of locations for crawling on the island. All right, this is probably going to start spinning round and then take my face off. I've got a funny feeling this is going to go completely wrong. The minute I pull that trigger, it's going to fly off and smash me in the face. So I'm going to put these on just in case. Tilt the camera upwards, someone says. It's difficult to get everything in. Right. Right, it's coming off. That's good. Right, boom. Boom. Didn't get smashed in the face. That's good. Alright, so that out. So this side, we can just put it straight on. Is snow a problem yet? Snow's never a problem. We just go out and play when we got snow. But I do believe on the Isle of Man there's not much snow. Is that right, Rob? Right, that on there. Oh, Calvin says my teacher just handed out a test. Oh no, that doesn't sound like too much fun. Oh no, that's the wrong way. Get that back on. Quick little dagger. Right, that's that on there. Boom. And next up, we've got to do the same with this side. Don't smash me in the face. Lovely jubbly. Which drill do you have? Well, this one here's a DeWalt. And this one here's a Milwaukee. This one's actually got loads more power. So a bit overkill for RC. These ones here are normally perfect for RC. Right, that in there. Right, and this is where I've got my trick coming up now. Oh no, actually, tell a lie. Because we need to get this thing off of there, I need a shorter screw in there, I believe. Let's have a look. Should be alright. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that Loctite on there, because we don't want it coming loose. And then that on there. No, it is too long, because that actually goes inside there, look. That goes in like that. So we need to get a screw that's a bit shorter. Right. Hold on, back 1 second. I'm just going to go over there and have a look through my little screw pot. But now that I've got this microphone on here, it means I can waffle with you guys and you guys can still hopefully hear me perfectly. Alright. You could grind down the existing screw, but I'm just trying to do this a lazy man's way and just see what happens. So I'm putting a shorter screw in here now. Put that back down like that. Getting a shorter screw in there. And then putting this back on. Like that. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Snap the end off. So now we haven't got to grind it off. Look, it's done. Boom. Perfect. Yes. Right. Next up, got to get all this contraption back into there. RC Man says, give the fans a hint what's going on in the next video. Oh, we've got a motorbike video coming up. Nitro motorbike video. That's probably tomorrow. Got a video with this coming up and an X-Max video. Got some upgrades to put on it down there, look. Alright. So now that should hopefully go back on without having to take stuff off, and the servo appears to be in the way at the moment. Come on. Oh, come on, fiddly. Oh, hold on, have I done something wrong here? Oh no, I think I've done it wrong. Oh no, I've messed it up. Oh, I've messed it up. Oh no, this could be bad. Oh no, do you know what I've done? I put these on the wrong side. They're supposed to be on that side. Now I've snapped the head off of that. Oh no, hopefully I haven't ruined it. Please come off. Oh, that's a relief. I put this on the wrong side. What an idiot. So that goes in that side. What an idiot. But now I've got to try and get this to go on. And I've snapped off the thread. Oh, Man. See if we can get it on somehow. Oh no. Hey, Andy in the house. Multi-rotor Andy in the house. Alright. We have got it on, but it's going to be very difficult to tighten that up now because there's no nut on there. I mean, I don't know, maybe some side cutters on there to hold it. Oh, I've messed that right up, haven't I? I do that every time. Every time I do these steering things, I put them on the wrong way around or something. Right, hopefully this isn't going to snap off. Lovely. Lovely. That on that side. And then that on there. Is that a Kraton, Kev? Yes, the version 2.8S. Alright, try again. That looks better. Yes. Yes. Right, look at that, people. Let's get you off of there for a sec. So we've got that all on there, look. So we're still getting... are we getting full travel? That's going all the way in there. And that... Oh, that one's hitting a bit. I think we're going to have to grind a bit on this one. I think we're going to have to just shave a little bit off of this one here. I think. Or if I put it on... Oh, no, hold on. Have I done it wrong again? I have done it wrong again, haven't I? Ah, I've put that end... Ah, I've done it wrong again. Right. Ah. Done it wrong again. Let's try again. See, that end there is a bit shorter, so that is the end I should have put on there, I think. Right, now let's try. Get there in a minute. Have I done it wrong again? Or right again? I might have done it wrong again. I think I've got the ends mixed up. Oh, I think I've messed it right up. Claire in the house. How you doing, Claire? Come on, Talbot, sort it out. How you doing, Claire? Alright, so look, it goes that way. But that way, it's hitting. Oh, and I've put this on the wrong way. Oh, no. Oh. Catastrophe. Catastrophe. Oh. Oh no, I've messed it right up here. I put it on the wrong way round. Claire, where's Ian when you need him? See if we can bodge it. Messed it right up here. Messed it right up. Made a right pig's ear of it. I really struggle working on these Arrmas. Really struggle. I find them so difficult compared to working on the X-Max. But then some people find these easier. What do you guys reckon? What's easier? Right. So now if I ugga-dugga on this, that end there should snap off because we've got to take that off anyway. There we go. Off. Right, but the downside is I've snapped this side off as well, but we need that side. So hopefully we can screw that back on top and it'll still work. All right. Hey, Rob, RC Man says, yeah, X-Max. What do you guys reckon? What's easier? Is it easier working on an X-Max or is it easier working on an 8S Arrma? What do you guys reckon? Right, that back on. Right, I think that looks better now. think we're looking better. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got steering, full steering travel both ways. And that can go back on there, but what the trouble is here, I've snapped off this little thing here, look. I broke this bit off. Andy reckons X-Max Defo. Yeah, Claire, you're going to have to do another live stream soon. People are missing your live-os. And then... I'm sure this was supposed to be on top. I'll probably put that one on this side and that side on that side. Well, that's not a big deal. We can just turn that. Messed this right up, haven't I, eh? Messed it right up. That on there. That on there, and then nuttage on top of there. Yep, Jimmy says you put it on the wrong way. Yep, I realised. What do you mean? What, is it the wrong way now? Is it the wrong way now? Really? I don't know now, actually. Right, you guys let me know in the comments. Have I put this on the wrong way around? Should that be the other way up? I would have thought you're supposed to have this nut thing on the top so you can do it up. But then, is it so tall just to give it a bit of space to there? I don't know, we can change that later anyway, it doesn't matter. That's the thing with these Arrmas, they're good when you're customising things because you can put them together like a thousand different ways, like Lego. But if you just want to fix it and put it back to how it was when it was new, you've got to remember where everything goes more. On the X-Max, it only really goes back together one way, whilst on these, there's like a million ways that you can put them together. Good for customising, but bad for if you're just fixing. Right. Anyway, now that we've got that steering rack back on there, look at the manual. Yeah, I should look at the manual really. But now that we've got this steering rack back on there, can you see how it's on the angle? It's sticking out further to this side, and on that side it's further in. And that's intentional, because this motor here should, there we go, look, fits in now, and we get steering. Before, it was hitting on that, and it wouldn't go on. So if you want to fit one of these new Gen 2 combos, and these censored Hobbywing motors, this is 1100 kV, that is apparently the sweet spot. And the stock motor is 1100 kV, so we've got 1100 kV, more power, it can do 12S, and it fits. All right, get that out again for now, because that's on the video. So I'm just going to assemble it again now and hope for the best. That's what setup sheets are for, says Austin. Yeah. Right. Next up. Get this end back on. The trouble is now though, well, I've busted this thing. Messed it right up here. Messed it right up. If the camera's facing it the wrong thing, I apologise, but this thing is balancing at the moment and I can't adjust camera and hold this at the same time, so I'll show you afterwards. Oh, come on, get in there. Oh, come on, stupid thing. Stupid thing. If that's the wrong way, I'm going to leave it. I don't care. Right, that's on anyway. That's on. And this little thing that I broke off, which I shouldn't have broken off on this part. Just going to go ahead and bung that back on top. If it will go back on top, that is. It might not. And if I put that back on there, should still have a thread in there, but it doesn't want to go back on. Hold on, there's another one here, I've got two. Right, that one. Alright, ugga that back on there. Like that. Get the nut back on, boom, done. Right, there we go, it's back together again. Hopefully we're still going to get all the suspension movement and everything. Right, these back in. Don't know where the camera's facing. Someone says about chicory. Yep, got me chicory here, boys and girls. Sticky Wheels RC goes, if it fits, it ships. That's it. GBRC says 1100 is too many RPMs on 12S. No, you might be right, but I don't care. I'll give it a go anyway, see what happens. Might go well, might not, but not in it, so it doesn't matter. Right, next up, I've got to put this plate back on. Now, this is the part where I'm thinking, well, I'm going to have a tidy up now. Bear with me, quick tidy up. I've got the stuff everywhere. And once you get to the point where there's stuff everywhere, it becomes difficult to work and you start getting yourself into a fuddle. So, quick little tidy up. Do ugga strip screws? Yeah, they can do if you're not careful. So what I would do is when you're doing stuff up, do it up most of the way, but then the last little bit, do it by hand. I wouldn't ugga it the whole entire way. Alright, quick little tidy up here. Quick little tidy up. Then we can crack back on. So what it's worth when you're working on stuff is after, when it gets too messy, it's just quickly just have a quick shuffle around, quick reorganisation. It makes it a lot easier to work on stuff. Right. So, let's see if we can turn this round so that you can see what's happening. With this in there, I'm hoping this is going to go on, otherwise we might have to shave it down a bit. Yeah, I think we're going to have to shave a tiny bit off, look. It's a little bit too much on there. I did think that might be the issue, but it's plastic, so it should be easy. I mean, it might just go, but it's, oh, it just goes. Just goes, but I think I'm going to shave a little bit off because as this all flexes, it's going to hit on there. It's probably bad. Right, let's get my grinder. Get me grinder. I'm not going to bother taking it with you. I'm just going to put a quick little lick on there. So with this microphone, you can hear me waffling, but you can't see what I'm doing. I've got my angle grinder here. Just going to take a bit off. Oh, hold on, I'm going to got to come back in to make sure that I grind the right bit. Make sure we grind the right bit on there. Right, that there. So I've just got to shave a little bit off of here off. Boom. What I will do though is put this nut back in there. But you know what? That's just going to fall out of there really easily. That's going to be a pain in the buttocks. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a bit of tape over that because I know what's going to happen. It's going to fall out and then I can't put it back on. Just temporarily put a bit of tape there just to hold it. That side we can get the nut to, so that's all right. That's fine. Right. So that on there. Drive shaft back in. I just want to get this arm back on and that screw through just to hold that nut. Otherwise, if that falls off, it's going to be a pain in the buttocks getting it back on. Then I can put the rest of the screws in afterwards. That on there. Beautiful. What? What's happened here? Right, it's got it. Now we can take this masking tape off. Got it. And now, get the rest of these screws on top. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So on this side here, look, we can get the nut on there. But on this side, we probably could still do it, but a little bit closer to the motor. Right. Yeah, drive shaft in. I really struggle working on these things, you know. I mean, as I do more of it, it might get easier over time. I don't find these things the easiest thing to work on. Boom. Right, that's on. That all turns. So now we can get this steering thing back on here. So then we can hook the servo up to the steering rack. David says all he wants for Christmas is a live-o from Ian and Claire. There you go. You got to do a Christmas live-o. Someone saying about slow mode. Yeah, because RC Man's a moderator now. He hasn't got slow mode. Everybody else has got slow mode. And I kind of had to do it. What's going on here? Oh no, I've done it wrong again. Can't have done it wrong again, could I? No, we're good. We're fine. I've done it right. I think I've done it right anyway. I had to do slow mode because people spam, and then it's just like the whole feed just fills up with people copy and pasting the same comment over and over and over and over and over. Then other people can't get a word in, so I've had to put slow mode on. I'd rather not put it on. It's a pain in the butt putting it on because every time I've got to go onto my PC and log in and put it on. But it just makes the chat not usable. Zachary says, are you going to test it out when you're done? Not today. Not today, dude. I just want to get this back together again, get the wheels back on. And then that'll be it. We'll call it a day for this live-o. Because on my video, I just done it as like a boom to get that steering rack on there. Because I did the exact same conversion on my Outcast. So I thought it was a bit pointless filming the exact same again and boring everyone. So I thought I might as well do it live and have a little waffle. Why does that not go back in there? Come on, don't be a pain in the buttock. Come on, get in. Right, in. He's in. He's in there. I'll tell you what, there were a couple of washers, a couple of spacers on top of the steering rack. I'm not sure if you're supposed to put them back in or not, but I didn't. Because I remember once I did put them back in and it all goes tight. So I suppose it depends on your car. So if your steering rack's got a lot of play up and down, you can put those spacers in. But this hasn't by the looks of it. So, right, we're good. Suspension still moves fully, that's good. I was worried down here, look, where I put these on possibly the wrong way around, that you weren't going to get full travel without it binding, but we're good. Right, that's good. Next up, this back on. This little contraption. Love how you say but. Got to try and say family-friendly words. Kev, please show the /4x4. All right, I might do in a minute. Let me get this back together again first. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. This thing is battling me at the moment. When will we see the Mini XRT? Mini XRT? First I've heard of it, dude. Is there a Mini XRT? This Traxxas just announced it or something. AJ says hello from America. Hello, dude. Right. Next up, this in there. I think. Be happy days, I think. D says it isn't a Mini XRT that I'm aware of. Oh, right. Someone just made it up then. Matthew says hello from Canada. Hello, dude. So what are you guys doing for the rest of the day? I'm going to do a bit of work on this to get it ready for tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Tomorrow or the day after. And then I'm going to make a start on my X-Max as well. Oh, grumpy. Mike is smelly. I'm not going to say the rest of it. I've been caught out with that one before. Andrew says hello from Portugal. Hello, dude. We've got somebody from Malaysia. Hello. Right. What we got to do now? I think the wheel's back on, and then we're back to how he was. We can plug in the motor wires. So this is a censored motor. So you've got to make sure when you plug in censored that A, B and C actually goes to A, B and C. And then if it goes the wrong way, if your car goes backwards, you've got to do it in the software. Because otherwise, if you plug these in wrong and plug your sensor lead in, you're going to probably, more than likely, melt something, which I've done before. So there we've got the sensor lead. What sensor lead does, it makes everything a lot smoother. Once the car starts moving, there's not much difference in it, but it just initial take up, it just makes it a bit smoother. Right. I'm going to get myself a little bit of Velcro there. And I reckon we just put a bit of Velcro around there just to hold it all together. Could use a zip tie, but these Velcro strips, they're easy to take off and they're a bit kinder on the old cableage. Right, that is on. That's on. I think we're looking good, people. Let's tail it off and show you guys what's going on. Hello, people in the comments. So look at that, it goes on now, look. Got to get the mesh right. Also, M2C do a special little ESC plate look, so you can bolt the new Max 5 G2 directly onto the stock holes. So I've put a link down below in the description to everything that I've used in this video. So if you want to know where we can get this motor from, the ESC plate, the M2C steering rack, and the car, link to that is down below. Oh, and by the way, one of you people can win this, well not that, but a brand spanking new one. And that ends in 48 hours. The winner will be announced. And if you click on that link at the top that I've pinned, then you can go on there and get some tickets. And I've got some tickets on there at the moment on special offer where you get a load of free tickets. Right. I think we're about there. So what are you saying in the comments? Can you please try steering? Oh, yes, I can try the steering. So that's all the way one way. And then that's all the way the other way. See it? We're getting both ways. Full that way, full that way. So we show you in here, look. Right, so we got full that way, and what always happens, it goes too far. So you've got to get your finger in there and do it. And then full that way. And the rack, see, it sticks out a bit more that end. And they've had to put it at the angles, otherwise it's going to interfere with that. So that must have taken a lot of trial and error, either that or their highly technical AutoCAD system to come out with this. But what a great idea, because otherwise you'd have to make a whole new chassis with new holes in it and move everything. That's brilliant. I think this is probably going to be the best all-round motor for this car. And we won't know for sure until we run it, but I'm optimistic. Well, there's the slash up there, look, what someone said earlier. The old Slasherooski. So that one's the Slash Ultimate, and that one's the first one. So I want to put a bug body back on that one eventually. Bang you there, do a bit of chicory, a few comments, and then I've got to crack on with my video because time is getting on and I still want to do a bit of work on the X-Max as well. Would you ever go to Shildon RC Club? I have no idea where that is. Ivan from Hollywood, hello dude. Jealous of your weather at the moment because here is cold. Even though I was standing out in the sun a little bit earlier, so that was quite nice. But in the shade, brr, freezing. Care to show us your favourite car? Yes, well, I've got two favourite cars. Let me know in the comments, guys, what is your favourite car? What is your favourite RC car? If you could have any RC car, what would it be? So, my favourite one, X-Max. That is my favourite everyday RC car. And then for practicality, for speed, for wheelies, for bashing, for everything, that's my favourite all round. And then the Raminators is my favourite for driving. But they're a pain in the butt because they're heavy. If they break, it's difficult getting it back to the car. They're a lot more difficult to work on. Parts are a lot more expensive. But when they're running and running well, those primal monster trucks is the most fun that I can have with an RC car. Absolutely love them. But yeah, for everyday bashing, X-Max. Because these things, you can't use them everywhere. You know, they're too big to use in like when there's a lot of people around and stuff. But X-Max, perfect. Perfect all-round RC car. UDR. Yep, UDR's there. Someone's on about the UDR. Someone says 6S Vortex. Oh, I don't know about that one. I've ordered one, but I haven't got it yet. Oh, Arvoom says you go with the XRT. XRT's a boost. Oh, RC Man says he likes the UDI RCs. They're a good budget car. FG Stadium is my favourite. Oh, I don't think I've seen one of them. Tamiya Bruiser. Someone says my favourite hobby shop is Traxxas. Yeah, you got a shop there in America, haven't you, at the factory? Or at the headquarters, whatever it is. E-Revo, someone says. Slash 4x4. Arrma Vendetta is my favourite. Lossy 5. Granite 3S running 4S. Yeah, that's going to be a beast. What do you think of the Mini LMT? Well, I've ordered it. I've ordered two of them, but I haven't got it yet. ZD Racing, because I'm broke, says Damien. Yeah, AS has got some ZDs. He loves them, and some of them are really strong. HBI WR8. I've never used one of them. Zachary says the Rustler Ultimate. MT10, best for the money. Oh, yeah, definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with that one. I think for the best bang for buck, Associated MT10. They're relatively cheap. They are when you compare them to everything else. Fast, they can do 3S lipos, crazy durable. The only upgrade you really have to do are these here. Oh, that's another thing I want to do actually. I've got this here from M2C because if you really bash them hard, you can bend that motor mount, which I have on that one, and then your mesh goes all tight. So M2C got a carbon fibre one here, so that won't bend. Right, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. So I've got some other stuff to get on with, to film. So thank you for keeping me company. So come on guys, thumbs up. Thumbs up helps the algorithm. You guys always say, what can you do to support the channel? Thumbs up, that's all you got to do. A lot of people got donations and beg for donations, but not here. We beg for thumbs up instead because it helps the algorithm. I don't even beg for that really. But come on guys, let's get the thumbs up to 518. That's how many people we got in the stream. 518 people, so we should be able to get 518 thumbs up easy. Come on guys, get those thumbing ups. Kev first electric monster truck. Bigfoot has already made an electric monster truck actually, but it's cool, but monster truck's got to make loads of noise. You didn't show the slash. I did show it a minute ago. Come on guys, hit the thumbs up. Let's get up to 500 thumbs up. Oi, oi, if you think I'm boring, you can give a thumbs down as well. That's fine. It all helps. My son and I really enjoyed the Hyper-Goes. Yeah, I had the Hyper-Go out the other day, actually. Really good cars, really fast. Best vibes from Toronto, Canada. Hey, hello, dude. You're going to run 12 of us on that one you just worked on. Yes, 12S. I'm going to try 12S on that one. Someone says you're not supposed to put 12S through that motor, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm not in it, am I? Is the summit being discontinued? Oh, I don't know, Ninja. I have no idea. Come on, 50 more thumbs ups. Let's get it up to the 500. Come on, people, don't be tight. It doesn't cost anything. You literally just click on it, done. Boom. Traxxas should release another large scale. I really want somebody to make an X-Max size monster truck with proper solid live axles. Something like the LMT, but X-Max sized. I mean, if someone comes out with that, I reckon that'll be like game changer. There are rumours of a new X-Max. Oh, right. Be interested to see that. I mean, it's going to take a lot to top the one we've already got. So with the new X-Max, is it like a completely new ground up design or is it just a refresh? How many thumbs downs have you got? I don't know. YouTube don't show it anymore, do they? Where did you get the Size Matters mug? Oh, this is from Amazon. Do you have a 1/5 on-road car? I don't actually. I should actually get one. Andy's got one. Right, people are not doing any more thumbs up, but I appreciate all the thumbs up that you guys have done. Any of you guys that want to support the channel, that's all you got to do, thumbs up. Right, so thanks for viewing, guys. Thanks for keeping me company while I'm wrenching. And there's going to be a nitro motorbike video tomorrow over on the main channel. So, yep. Laters, guys. Have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, night, wherever you are in the world. Right, laters, guys. Take it easy.